So good evening, everyone. You're welcome to this section. I'm just going to do a quick analysis on my favorite pairs, which I'm going to be trading. I'm just going to be talking about the bias and what has happened on the course of last week and stuff like that. Last week price action wasn't really clear. It wasn't really good because of NFP. And we see that we had this drop here. From a Monday, this was a Monday, some sort of power of three, we have accumulation, manipulation, then distribution. This was what happened on last week. So the DXY, let me look at the monthly time frame. Yeah, the monthly time frame, we traded into this fair value gap here. We traded into this fair value gap that is imbalance, taking out this volume imbalance here. We took out this volume imbalance here, and also we had this breaker here too. We had this breaker here too. That was on the monthly time frame. So when we traded into this, the market just did some sort of retracement into this fair value gap here, and we have touched the consequent, almost at the consequent encroachment of this imbalance here. We have this low, we have this high to this low as the imbalance. Then we have here the midpoint, the 50%, the 50% point as the midpoint for the fair value gap 50%, or we can also call it a consequent encroachment. Yeah, we can also call it consequent encroachment. So before we get to the video of the day, I would like to introduce you to the broker partners, which is XNext. They have good trading platform for traders and aspiring traders. They have instant withdrawal. They have instant withdrawals, which is up to 24/7, and you can also withdraw on weekends. You have withdrawals through the Visa, through the Master, through the Skrill, through your Neteller, and also you can withdraw and deposit through your cryptocurrencies. All right. Now they are fast and reliable with executions. They have transparent price history, and you also, with this broker, you have access to currencies, like people that trade GBPUSD, EURUSD, and so forth. You have your stocks like the Tesla, like the Apple. You have your commodities like the gold, like the oil. Then you have good spreads. You have raw spread. You have your zero spread. You have your pro spread, and you have zero commissions and low spread when it comes to this account. You can also have 1 to unlimited leverage for those of you who are interested in flipping your accounts, and those who are scalpers, and those who are day traders. All right. So this broker is very good for you. Now, the second part is our prop firm. Now, we've been trading with Funded FX for the past 1 year, and so far so good. They have been good, and you can manage an account up to 600K in Funded. All right, and you receive your 80% profit, and there's no scaling plan required. So you can purchase from the $5,000 account up to the 300K account. Now, to get an account with my Funded FX, just go to the description and click on the link. You see the link where you can sign up. There is different challenge. All right, we have the 1-step challenge, we have the 2-step challenge, and we have the 3. All right, you have profit splits up to 80%, unlimited trading period, minimum trading days of 1 minimum trading days. Initial account balance loss is 8%, and you have daily loss of 5%. I would say this is a game changer when it comes to profit. Now let's get on to the video for the day. Now on this video, you see that DXY is pushing up to the upside, more of the upside, and we have this fair value gap here that was filled up, all right, and then we have this internal liquidity range here. So invariably we are going to be looking at this for the long term, all right. We are going to be looking at this for the long term. Then based on the current price action that happened, we had price come into this zone. So we'll have this imbalance that price has created here, and the market traded into it. So that's on the monthly. On the weekly time frame, what do we see on the weekly time frame? Nothing really clear on the weekly time frame. So we'll have this as the breaker block, which there is still possibility that price can just tap into it and continue to go up. That we have this monthly fair value gap, the consequent encroachment coming out from this imbalance on the monthly time frame. So we have this coming out from this monthly time frame. So as this is being traded, there is no other PDRE here except this external liquidity range that the market wants to come into. But then when you are moving up, price will give some sort of a ladder. We'll use an imbalance to create some kind of a ladder going up. Yes. So all these places are imbalances that the market fills up to attack external liquidity range. External liquidity range comes into this to attack external liquidity range. So that's what price is invariably doing on this. So on the weekly time frame, I'm not seeing anything clear on the weekly time frame. Let's check the daily time frame. Okay, the daily time frame. Daily time frame, I see some sort of power of 3 playing out. That is the accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Remember, we have this consequent encroachment and also this high from, I think on the weekly time frame, we have this imbalance here. We have this high to this high. Let me mark it down. We have this high to this high that price needs to fill, which also have a 50% threshold on this level, on this price level. So we have this imbalance here, we have this high here, we have this monthly fair value gap, the consequent encroachment. We have this as the other block. We have this as the breaker block. Sorry, we have this as the breaker block. No other block on this price leg. So we'll be using this PDRE, which is the breaker block. Yeah. So going into next week, on the daily time frame, checking from this low right here to this high, you see that we are already at 79% OTE. All right, we are already at 79% OTE. So what I'll be expecting from next week, maybe like Tuesday. Yeah, okay, on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we'll have this other block here, which price has traded into. So probably price can give us some sort of accumulation, then manipulate to take out this liquidity, give us a break of structure to continue the distribution. Probably that's what we are going to see. But I am I'm still bullish on DXY. I'm still bullish on DXY. I'm still bullish on DXY because I take this as accumulation, then manipulation, then we need to have the distribution. Look at all this relative equal high. This relative equal high also would be a point of draw on liquidity once this point of interest is being met. All right. Once this point of interest is being met, I will be looking at this as my next draw on liquidity. All right. Going to Euro USD. This was where the bullish story started. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, we have same thing on the monthly time frame. We have same thing on the monthly time frame. You can see this fair value gap here. We have this fair value gap here. We'll have this fair value gap here that the market have traded into. All right. So I would love to see the market reject from this zone to trade into this zone. All right. I would love to see the market reject from this zone to trade into this zone on the long term. This is for the monthly. What do we have on the weekly? Nothing really staying on the weekly. Let's look at the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, we have this right here. We have this fair value gap here. We have this fair value gap here. And we have this break of structure. So we are actually trading from, we have this range, this high to this low. So let me see what our fib is giving us. Okay, we are approaching the 62%. So between this imbalance, we'll have the 70% and 79%. So maybe on Tuesday, we could trade into this zone, break structure, and then continue to the downside. All right, continue to the downside. And that's it for the day. Let me see on the H4 if we see anything clean. Okay, we'll have this high here. We'll have this high here. So, and also this imbalance. So this imbalance will be my point of interest. All right, this imbalance will be my point of interest. Now price can decide to go into that zone. Now we'll also have this buy side liquidity here that has been attacked. So price could take this. All right, price could take this, still decide to give us this, then give us a breaker to drop down into this fair value gap that is here. If you look at it from the H4 time frame, all right. So we'll have this fair value gap that's in here. We'll have break of structure here. We'll have the break of structure there. So here would be my next draw on liquidity coming for the following week. Let's see if we have something interesting on GU. On GU monthly. Okay, GU monthly, we can see that we have traded into this fair value gap already, and we might get to this fair value gap. We might get to this fair value gap depending on what news will give us or not. All right, then we'll have this imbalance here too. We'll have this imbalance and this sell side liquidity, as point of interest. All right, and you see we are above monthly open. We are right above the monthly open. So price needs to balance an imbalance. It has to rebalance an imbalance to take out sell side liquidity. All right. So on the weekly, do we have anything on the weekly? Okay. Now you see the fair value gap we have here the fair value gap we have here lines up with the consequent encroachment of the monthly fair value gap. All right. So I would love to see price trade away from this zone. All right. I would love to see price trade away from this zone. Okay. This is what I would love to see price to do. So let's see on the daily. Yeah, we'll have this equal high here that needs to be taken out. Although price have traded into this buy side liquidity, into this buy side imbalance. So we'll have this high that needs to be taken out. Maybe they will give us on Tuesday, probably creating the high of the week on Tuesday to now continue to the downside, right? To continue to the downside. So let's see on H4. On H4 time frame, relative equal highs. We have this relative equal highs, and we've already traded into this imbalance here. We have this imbalance here that needs to be filled. So I would love to see price give me a grab on liquidity here, a purge, then a break to the downside to attack this fair value gap here or this fair value gap here. That's what I want to see by next week on these pairs. Let's see the fundamentals if we have something on the fundamentals. On the fundamentals, do we have anything? Okay, we'll have Monday is clean, Tuesday is clean, Wednesday we'll have GBP news by 4:30 a.m. And we'll have USD by 9:15, New York section. Thursday, Friday, we barely have. Okay, Powell will be speaking on Thursday by 2 p.m. as usual. I think Powell on Thursday and Wednesday are the most important news red folder that will actually move the market. Yeah, so that is what we have for this week. Okay, I hope you guys get value as usual. I'll be seeing you on the next video, and try as much as possible to apply your risk management and make sure you follow your trading checklist. Do not go against your trading plan, and until then, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye.